Last time,
On Adventure
uh,
Time.
last time on
We are good
on
to go.
Transformers, we uh, we we dug down under the mountain for our under the Ark, and we found a bunch of giant energon energy crystals down there, and we also found signs that our ship had been attacked or latched onto by something, possibly when we flew off of Cybertron. And as we continue going deeper down under the mountain, we saw and met the Insecticons. And we found out that they were evolved versions of the Insecticons that lived on Cybertron, and that apparently Shockwave had instructed them to latch onto our ship before we left Cybertron. Why? We don't know. One of the Insecticons' bombshell seems to maybe know, but he refused to tell us. But then we befriended them with promises of food, particularly a cheeseburger. So we befriended them and we formed somewhat of an alliance with them where we would give them food and they would give us energon crystals. And as we were making our way back up to the surface, the Autobots had found us. And that is where we left off. So the group are coming back up. They enter Nemesis once again. And what are they thinking at this moment?
We can think.
Some of us.
So we don't know that the Autobots found us, right?
No, they weren't directly at the mountain yet. So,
Okay.
as far as we know, no, there's no Autobots out there.
Rampart's a little weirded out. You know, he doesn't really know what just happened.
No, Centerfold is honestly pretty happy about how things turned out. He made 3 new friends today.
I like to imagine that he has some kind of journal where he writes that stuff.
You know what?
Today, I made 3 new friends.
I'm gonna make that canon. He just sits down on one of the seats in Nemesis and takes it
Yeah.
out and starts writing it down.
And he's definitely what? A journaler.
Journaler?
Yeah. That's
Today, I
He's up-
made some new friends called the Insecticons. They were kind enough to give us these energon crystals, and we also found out what a cheeseburger was.
And they
Wow,
also
so
brought
many things in one day.
Blastfire back.
I wish I had the
I almost forgot that they put that they brought Blastfire back. I can't
Yes,
that.
they did. They did do that. Blastfire is alive again.
Yay.
Well, do we have any plans besides nothing? Or the usual?
Well, I think I might have some packages to deliver. I'm a little unsure about that. Sometimes I get packages and sometimes I don't. But then when I leave, whenever I don't have any packages, they get mad at me.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah,
They're weird.
I guess so.
Nothing we can really do about it. Well, I guess I'm gonna go take this energon that I stole from a bunch of random weirdos in the city and I'm gonna put it into containers.
Oh, okay. Need any help?
Sure.
And Centerfold gets up, and the two of them. Does Rampart already have the containers, or is he gonna have Nemesis give out some containers?
I assume he's gonna have Nemesis give out the containers.
Okay. Would he like to ask her for some containers?
Hey, Nemesis, AI thing. Well, you know, he wouldn't address it as an AI thing because we're all AI. Can I have some little energy boxes?
Text displays on her monitor that says affirmative, and the hatch opens up on the side, and slowly but surely some containers start moving in.
Great, thank you.
All right. And Centerfold starts helping with the Energon. Where'd you get this anyway?
Oh, I stole it from people's weird structure things.
Whoa.
I didn't think they needed it because they didn't seem to be doing a whole lot besides looking at the rectangle.
The rectangle? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I think I've seen some.
Yeah, the rectangle.
Yeah, they watch other humans on the rectangle.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like if we had a security camera installed in all of our rooms and we all like stalked each other all the time.
Yeah, that is weird. But I don't know, maybe that's their version of like the gladiatorial pits?
It would make sense. I remember there was one where they were watching like a bunch of other humans, and there was a lot of screaming and yelling and a lot of weird food. I don't know what that was all about.
Huh. I just imagine they're just talking about that while they're just pouring, going to the
Yeah.
next container, pouring.
Yeah, well, but anyways, yeah, it seems like they get the power, they get their electricity from those power plants, and then they have it just routed to all these different structures. Because it seems like all of their little devices use it, but they don't use it in a liquid form like we do.
That is strange, but I guess that just goes to show every planet's different.
That is true.
What are the others doing while these two are having their conversation?
I don't know.
And
Come on.
Is
You gotta-
is Blaze hard or well Aerostrix the one who had the cheeseburgers. Is he sad that his cheeseburger is now gone?
no, but he is thinking about how he can get more cheeseburgers.
Just plotting out.
Plotting.
I don't
What
know.
What about
Well, Blaze,
Glassfire and Semi Shot?
what's
I imagine they're just kind of like,
cheeseburgers?
Oh.
What are you doing? Your character.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, Sarah don't know what she's doing.
Okay, just
I just
hanging out.
imagine. I just kind of imagine Semi Shot took Blastfire like around to the back of the ship, and they were
Oh.
just doing target practice with makeshift targets.
Oh, okay. That
There
works.
you go.
As as they're at the back of the ship, so they're in the outside. They hear footsteps approaching as they're firing at the targets. Do they check to see who it is, or do they just keep firing at their targets?
They want to check.
Okay. Are they
Okay.
going to try to be sneaky about it, or are they just going to look to see who it is?
They're gonna be sneaky.
Okay, let's roll for that sneak.
Oh boy. First one. Yeah, we need the shoes.
Eels.
I found
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I'm a bit
damn.
sneaky.
So Blastfire and Semi-Shot without making a single sound. Oh wait, should it be both of them or just Blastfire? Because we know Blastfire is very sneaky.
Yeah, just blast fire.
So Blastfire separates from Semi-Shot and without a sound quickly dashes around the rocks, the boulders, trying to not be seen at all, but pokes out just enough to be able to see who is approaching. He notices it's those Autobots, the same ones that they fought from before. However, they don't look to be menacing, at least not right now. They seem to be casually walking up toward the ship, though there is one difference. The flying one, the one that could turn his body into iron, the large one, and the small fast one, they were all there. But there was a new one. A large red and blue one with a metallic faceplate covering where his mouth would be, and a blue helmet. He looked important.
Damn, I wonder.
Hmm.
So what will Blastfire do? Now, it does not look like they see him at all. They're not even looking in his general direction.
I just imagine somebody shot like is still shooting, to not raise suspicion, and Blastfire just like tries to sneak back inside the ship to tell everyone.
Okay, with that nat 20, I'm just going to say he succeeds. He Semi-Shot does continue firing and firing at a rate where it doesn't sound suspicious, while Blastfire continues without a noise to go back into the ship. As Rampart and Centerfold finish filling up all the containers with the energon that Rampart had, they see Blastfire rushing in.
Oh,
Everyone,
hello.
Hey,
we got a problem.
what kind of problem?
Autobot problem.
Centerfold looks over at Rampart. It looks like he's kind of asking him, what do you want to do?
Oh, shit. So do they know we're here? I don't know how they couldn't know we're here. I did. I mean, did they look? What did they look like they were doing?
Just walking towards the ship. I mean, they weren't like running at it or whatever. They were just casually walking up to it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
You and me both.
You got
You
any
saved that.
ideas?
You saved that one, right?
I believe so. I didn't really get the chance to see if he lived.
Well, maybe it's a good idea to at least walk out. I mean, they're coming here anyway, so maybe if we look less suspicious.
Maybe. All right.
With that, I'm assuming Blastfire is going to go out with them as well. Is that correct?
I imagine like Blastfire and Semi-Shot, but Semi-Shot puts down the weapon.
Gotcha. What about Blazeheart and Aerostrike? Are they going to join?
I will.
What are we talking about?
The Autobots are outside, and we're going to walk out to meet them.
Yes, I'll. Well,
I'm going to be
yeah.
alone.
I'm debating because there might be something interesting inside. So
It's up to you.
I'll go out.
Okay. With that, they all exit Nemesis, and they start making their way around to where Semi-Shot is. As they do, they see the Autobots approaching. The small yellow one that they recall being named Bumblebee glared at them as they approached, specifically Centerfold. However, they did not have any weapons, at least none that were visibly present.
Well, hello. Welcome to our humble abode.
The tall red and blue one spoke first. Hello, my name is Optimus Prime, and as I'm sure you've heard, I am the leader of the Autobots.
I think.
The Optimus Prime?
I'm a big fan.
I love the difference in those responses.
Yeah. It's an
I'm-
honor, sir. I mean, well, when I used to be an Autobot, I always heard the stories.
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Get an autograph.
Wait, you are?
I'm gonna set to you.
I like
I'm
the
sorry.
idea that he is.
But I'm sorry, you didn't give me that impression before we went into a 50-year-long sleep,
Gavin,
we
why
were,
does
like,
it sound like you're in a bathroom?
kicking
dude?
Autobots' teeth in. What?
Why does it sound like you're in a bathroom, dude?
Because I'm in a room,
No.
and I have a worse mic.
And
Oh.
and there might be a bath in there. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean,
Optimus didn't seem to react to that. My colleague here, Ironhide, he says that you were the one who repaired him, and he points to Rampart.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say that. But you could say that.
Ironhide nods. Yep, that's him.
Yep.
And let me tell you, he's one hell of a fighter.
Well, likewise.
Ironhide just gives him like a smug smirk.
Well, I don't know if y'all are here for a rematch, but we're not exactly on good terms with the Decepticons at the moment, so I don't know how
Bumblebee,
interested we are.
Bumblebee at that response raises an arm and it turns into that electric weapon that he had before. However, the flying Autobot puts her hand on top of his arm and pushes the weapon downward. I told you, I don't know how many times, we are not here to fight. Bumblebee doesn't say anything, but turns his head. He's a lot quieter than he used to be. The large green one looks angry. Yeah, thanks to you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it Was it the slash or was it the water? You know what? I should probably just stay quiet, huh?
Yeah. Well, what is it that you all are here for then?
They look up at Optimus. Ultimately, we're here to gauge your alignment. It would be best for us to not have any more enemies. And you did save one of my own, and I must thank you for that. Even if you did damage some of our others, some irreparable. But I'm willing to let bygones be bygones in the name of peace. And he holds out a hand.
You know, I'm feeling it. What about you all?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like Rampart said, we're not on great terms with the Decepticons right now. Honestly, it's just been nice to get a few actual friends, so I'm fine with it.
It doesn't mean we have to stop kicking ass. It's
Yeah.
just it becomes a bit less morally complicated.
I don't really
You know, maybe
have
I shouldn't say that, because I feel like I'm inviting the moral complications. Forget it.
I don't really
That's
have an
that's
alignment with anyone, but one less enemy is one less enemy, so
that's fine. Truly, despite the stories you might have heard, I loathe combat. I never try to take anyone's life if I can help it. So
Well,
if you all do not wish to fight, then I will certainly respect that decision.
if it makes you feel any better, you come across as the exact kind of person who'd say that.
And
So,
the other Autobots, even Bumblebee, kind of look up at Optimus with smiles on their faces.
so I guess you have our word from us that we're not going to try and kill you again.
Does anyone want to shake Optimus's hand?
Oh yeah, why not?
You know, Centerfold's gonna do it too. I just imagine like all of them grasping onto Optimus's hand. He tries to shake them all, but that's a lot of hands. And
Oh, yeah, sorry about your ship.
yes, we thought that you were also at least partially responsible, though Megatron did most of the damage. Luckily, we are getting a new one built, thanks to our new human friend.
A human friend?
Really? What? Were they like this tall? And Centerfold tries to do the height of a human, which, I mean, maybe it was the height of a human.
Aren't they all
I-
like that tall?
I suppose so.
Yeah, we had a human friend. Had. We've had a couple more human enemies though. We got
Human?
lured into a factory and ambushed by a bunch of flying humans in metal armor. It was crazy.
Ironhide's eyes widened. You don't think it was them, do you? It might have been. We too have encountered a very similar opposition.
Ah,
Probably humans don't want us on their planet, which I could understand.
They're simply afraid. I understand.
I mean, what
yeah,
do you
yeah,
do?
I'd get it too. If someone could fling me like that, the way I flung that one bastard into that, what was it? It was some kind of oil refining equipment. I don't know what it was, but he kind of exploded. And like, if that could happen to me, I'd be terrified.
Yeah, we didn't leave much of them, did we?
Well, you know,
I mean, not after they heard blast fire now.
uh, well, anyways, yeah, we had a bit of a human friend, but they were taken, I suppose, by this group.
And they look at each other. The large green one. Was it a girl? Did she have blonde hair?
I think it was a girl. I don't know what blonde is, and there was hair.
And he points to Bumblebee. Kinda like that. Like his yellow.
Did,
She
was it?
did. I think I brought up that she did. But
Yes.
yes, she
Okay.
did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she was kind of like that.
Well, ain't that just a coincidence? We
Wait.
know of your friend. Wait,
Okay.
you do?
Okay.
If you would like to come with us, we can explain the whole story.
Uh, sure. First, Centerfold. Is there any way we can make our ship less detectable at this just quick fix? Any ideas? Because so far we've had 2 problems with this.
If we have some way to cloak it, does anyone have any sort of cloaking device? Now, I am going to roll for social here.
Oh boy.
Centerfold set. Roll. Avery set centerfold game underscore die. Result.
Should I
1d20.
roll as
9.
well?
Total. 9.
Sure, why not?
Avery set semi shot slash blast fire game underscore die.
Oh,
Result. 1d20. 2. Total. 2.
ah,
Avery set slow jam game underscore die.
Anyone
Result.
else want to roll
1d20.
for
8.
social?
Total. 8. Aero strike set. Roll. Avery set aero strike
holy
game underscore die.
shit.
Result. 1d20. 9. Total. 9.
There
Blasi
you
heart set.
There
Roll.
we go.
Avery set Blasi heart game underscore die.
Okay.
Result. 1d20. 17.
Okay.
I was gonna
so,
try to abstain as long as I could.
So Sarah, as Blazeheart, could you ask the Autobots if they might have a cloaking device?
Okay. I guess I'll just casually ask them if they have a cloaking device.
You have to use
So-
Okay.
Do you guys have a cloaking device?
And Windblade, the female flying Autobot, takes one out. Always keep a spare. And she tosses it over the Blazeheart.
You know what?
Great.
Since
Thank
you
you.
gave us, since they gave us the spare, you can't always keep a spare because you give your spare away.
Sure.
So
I just see
The
Ramp.
ship to get stolen.
Yeah, I just see Rampart like jamming his elbow into Aerostrike.
Yeah.
Just like shut up.
sorry.
Good lord. The logic processors never recovered.
As Blazeheart takes the cloaking device to the ship and places it on, they see waves start covering the ship, and eventually, it's gone. At least it looks like it's gone. But Blazeheart touches it just to make sure. Yeah, it's still there, but it looks like it isn't. It is effectively invisible.
Great. Now we don't have to worry about Megatron or what's his face jacking our shit.
We
Now,
gotta find it though.
Jacob,
I say our shit. We did just kind of
because
steal it.
because you have the always alert ability, Arrow Strike. First, I just want to make sure, Jacob, are you paying attention?
Yes, Aerostrike has
Okay.
a always
Arrow
aware
Strike
feature.
has your always alert ability. So I would like you to roll a perception check.
Yes, sir. Hold on now. I was in the process of filling out a form for X for
Average Arrow Strike D1 score
podcast
die.
thing.
Result 1d20.
Okay, there you go.
Do you want to re-roll?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Avery, if you love me, you will give me this.
You're gonna get
If
a
you
one.
give me,
Oh boy, I love you. Oh,
Average Arrow Strike
here
D1
we
score die.
go.
Result
oh, you was
Okay.
right
10.
about the one
Total
part.
10.
Yeah, I guess.
First 10 in a
Arrows-
while.
Arrow Strike can sense something nearby. As he slowly turns his head, trying to not look too obvious, he is able to see another Cybertronian. A very small one that they only met for a short time. Soundwave's bird, perched at the very top of one of the boulders on the mountain, staring down at them. As soon as his eyes lock on Laserbeak, the bird leaps off and starts flying away in another direction. How would Aerostrike like to respond to that?
There's a.
Oh no. Okay, there you go. You're back.
Am I back? Hold
Yeah,
on,
you're
let me
back.
see if I'm. Hold on, let me see if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Cause you was cutting out there too for a second. Okay, now I'm connected. Now repeat yourself. Just the bird thingy. Cause you
Okay,
cut
yeah.
out when you was explaining it.
So the bird, his name's Laserbeak. He was on top of the top boulder on the mountain, staring down at our group. And as soon as he saw that Aerostrike was looking at him, he flew off.
Hey guys,
Now, Aerostrike can see where he is.
I just saw Laserbeak up on the boulder up there, and then as soon as he spotted me looking at him, he flew away. So he may have seen us use the cloning device.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing. It's just for
It's
me. I
just
don't know
perfect
if it was.
timing.
Yeah, it was just right before you finished saying "fuck," it cut off. So it just sounded like you said "fuck."
You know what? That's fine. That's canon.
Did you pump
That's
her
all
up a
he
little
said.
bit?
Oh, I love that. Anyway,
Shit.
without any hesitation, Optimus looked down at Windblade. Follow. Autobots, roll out. And all of them instantly transformed and started driving off in the direction of Laserbeak. Windblade transforming into her jet mode and shooting off.
Well, I just figured out what my afternoon plans are today.
Same here. Let's
Same.
go, Trusticons!
It's so cheesy.
And with that, he transforms into the truck and he waits for a semi-shot to latch on.
I want to transform to the helicopter.
Now, does Blazeheart want to turn into the dragon or her jet mode? Her jet mode will be faster.
Okay. Okay, I'll be a jet.
Okay. Oh wait, and that's right. You've got your like mix ability where you can like mix your parts together, so you can have
Yeah.
your dragon head on your jet if you
Let's
want.
do that.
Okay, cool. All right. So with that, the Trusticons also follow. I'm just gonna roll to see how fast
Every set centerfold game underscore die.
how
Result
fast we
1
can
20
go.
9.
Okay.
Total,
You know what? I'm gonna use my
Every
reroll.
set centerfold game underscore die. Result 1
Damn.
20
Oh.
8. Total 8.
Actually, wait. How fast is
I'm pretty sure he's one of the fastest, right?
His speed is a 7.
Oh, well,
Which
he's not the
is-
fastest.
No, that
But-
would be yeah, that's actually Arrow Strike. Jacob, can you roll for your speed?
Yes, but I have to point out I was making an X account, and like one of like the very first follow things that showed up was Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he X.
I know.
Heroes. Every set arrow strike game underscore die. Result 1 20 1.
Fuck!
Total 1.
It was a 1.
Oh no! Blazeheart.
I got
Blazeheart, it's up
You
to
roll.
you.
I
Wait a
mean,
minute.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. There is Rampart could actually help us out here.
Plus every set
Oh,
glossy heart game
boy.
underscore die. Result 1
Well, Sarah rolled a
15.
15,
Total
so
15.
I did have an idea of what Rampart could do, at the very least, to help out Centerfold. And I guess also Semi-Shot and Blastfire, because they'd be connected to Centerfold.
Yes. If
I could try to use the shield as, like, an oar.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
stand
I
on...
was thinking of having him just like fire at such a fast rate
You
that
know
it
what?
propelled them forward.
You know what? That makes more sense. I'm gonna do that.
All right, let's go. And your
My strength
stuff
is
is
a
really your
10.
strength is ridiculous. So
Every set Rampart game underscore die. Result 1
I'm gonna
20 2.
reroll.
Total 2.
okay.
Every set Rampart game underscore die.
There we
There we
go.
1
go.
17. Total 17.
Okay, the Trusticons are trying their best to keep up with not only the Autobots but Laserbeak. Blazeheart, after transforming into her jet mode, is actually doing a really good job keeping up with Windblade as the two are starting to catch up to Laserbeak. However, the rest are falling behind. Even Aerostrike, while he is trying his best, he just can't keep up with the two jets. And Centerfold is not doing the best, considering there's no actual road here for this mountain area. He's never actually rode on something like this before with all the dirt and rocks. So yeah, he's not doing that great here. However, Rampart notices this. He transforms into his turret and he just starts shooting as much as he can, as hard as he can. The sheer force rockets them forward. They pass the other Autobots as they start gaining in to Laserbeak. Now, since they are getting really close now, thanks to Rampart, they are under Laserbeak. So Blazeheart is about 3 feet away from Laserbeak. Aerostrike is about 10. And then Centerfold, with the others connected to him, is directly under Laserbeak. So what are we gonna do to take this guy down? What's our I guess we should roll for initiative first.
Yeah. Roll for initiative to
Centerfold game underscore
fucking
die.
annihilate
Result,
this
20,
bird.
20.
Well, we know
Oh.
who's going first.
Yeah.
Every set Rampart game underscore die. Result 1 20 17. Total 17.
Sarah roll.
Every set arrow strike game underscore die. Result 1
Damn.
20 2. Total 2. Semi-shot slash blast
Avery,
fire
you
set.
are a
Roll. Every set
fucking
semi-shot slash
whore.
blast fire game underscore die. Result 1 20 10.
Jeez. Well,
Blasi Heart said, roll.
that's
Avery said
why
Blasi Heart
she
team underscore
gave
die.
Blaze
Result,
Heart
1
the
D20, 1.
one. She said,
Total,
"Oh,
1.
okay, fine. You're gonna be like that."
Well, at least it wasn't. At least it's not for nothing important.
Okay. What's
We know who's going first, and we know who's going last.
what should Centerfold do? Oh wait, I know what he could do. Magnet. That magnet has been way more useful than I initially thought it was going to be.
Oh boy.
Avery said centerfold game underscore die. Result, 1 D20, 4.
That's
Total,
all
4.
right. As he takes out his magnet, he tries to get Laserbeak dragged down to become an easier target. However, Laserbeak is able to barrel roll out of the range of the magnet, easily able to keep dodging it. So, unfortunately, that is completely ineffective. Now, what would Rampart like to do?
I mean, the only two things that I can think of is gun or more gun. And
I thought of I thought of something he could do. If not, if you don't want to use the gun,
what else could he do besides gun?
I was thinking he could chuck his shield at him.
Okay.
Or doesn't he have those handcuffs still?
Nah, we got rid of
No.
those. Yeah, those have been gone.
The only
Did I get
other
rid of
thing that I
mine, or
have,
do I still have mine, or did I get rid of those?
the only
Yeah.
other thing I have is the Energon crystal, which would be the stupidest fucking thing. I'm not gonna do it, but it would be so fucking funny. Just fucking
Typical
throwing
guy.
this glowing rock at a bird. I am gonna try using my hardpoint machine guns. Because I haven't used
Ooh.
those.
Oh, that is true.
I mean, I don't imagine they're, like, better than the Gatling gun, but I imagine, like, Rampart's too busy firing the Gatling gun right now.
All right.
Avery said Rampart game underscore die. Result, 1 D20,
Yeah.
6. Total,
Yeah,
6.
but your strength is really high. As I'm assuming he's still in turret mode. So then
Yeah.
there's just two more mini machine gun turrets that pop out of the sides. That's what
Yeah.
I'm imagining. And they aim up and start firing. Laserbeak, while being incredibly agile, does get hit by some of the bullets. The bullets scrape by his wings, and this does cause him to start fluttering down. Luckily, Windblade, thanks to this, is able to shoot up just enough, and they can see part of her wing unfolds, shooting out some sort of very thin laser blade. This blade skewers Laserbeak. Laserbeak, he's still alive, he's fine, but he is squirming as she is trying to bring him down from the sky. Now, as she is doing this, I would like Blaze Heart to roll a perception. Well, this is going to be kind of a mix of perception and a speed check. I guess more of a
Yes, it will.
speed
Avery
check.
said Blasi Heart game underscore die. Result, 1 D20, 17.
Oh, whew.
Total, 17.
Okay. Hang on, I want to check your speed just because I can't remember what it is. Okay. As Windblade is trying to bring down Laserbeak, something flies by even faster than Laserbeak directly at Windblade. Blazeheart sees this, rushes in and pushes her out of the way. As they get a better look, this appears to be another bird Cybertronian. They've never seen this one before. It sort of resembled Laserbeak, with the same black sheen of paint However, unlike the black and red coloring that made up Laserbeak, this one was black and gold. Its wings were a pure silver, very thin and very sharp. And as they looked a bit closer, they could see a laser outlining on the wings, essentially making a buzzsaw bird.
Hmm.
I don't remember Soundwave having that one.
What?
Laserbeak was Soundwave's bird, but I don't know who this one is.
Oh.
I'll take care of it. Can I just like blast a missile thing at him?
Hang on. It would actually be Semi-Shot's turn. Semi-Shot and Blast Fire. It will be yours though. So
Laser time.
Every
Ooh,
set semi-shot
okay.
slash blast fire game underscore die. Result
I'm
1d20.
rolling
9.
for
Total 9.
inspiration.
Every set semi-shot slash blast fire game underscore die. Result 1d20. 2.
You're
Total 2.
awesome, Avery. Thank you so much.
As was that Blast Fire's laser?
Yeah.
Okay. As
Ow.
Blast Fire tried firing up at Buzzsaw, Buzzsaw was a lot faster than Laserbeak, easily dodging every single blast. However, he was still gunning for Windblade. So now, what will Aerostrike try to do?
He's a bird, correct?
Yes.
And he's electronic.
Yes.
I'm gonna try the water cannon.
Okay.
Every set Aerostrike game underscore die. Result 1d20. 10. Total 10.
Hang on, let me look at your stats. Okay. As he
Also, where's the music
attempts
for this fight?
what?
Where's the music for this fight?
Oh, we don't have any. I'm not sure what music would fit.
True.
As Aerostrike attempts to fire the water cannon at Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw once again, in a flash, dashes past. However, a tiny droplet did seem to land on his wing, and the only reason they can tell that is for just a split second, he starts shorting out. Now, this is a split second that Blazeheart can use to her advantage if she can hit. So, what would she like to do?
What time hit?
Yeah, but what do you want to do?
Use the machine gun.
Don't
Okay.
you have to? Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have to sneeze for that? But I guess not.
No, you don't.
Okay, you don't.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, her dragon
sneeze.
head is on the jet now, so she
Right.
can sneeze.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, roll.
Every set Bluzzy Heart game underscore die. Result 1d20.
Oh,
13. Total
okay.
13.
Using that split second, Blazeheart sneezes. The bullets shooting out hit Buzzsaw right in his back. Him also starting to fall. Windblade is able to land on the ground, transforming back into her robot mode, holding the flailing laser beak up again, like he's some sort of skewer. Okay, now we either destroy him or we try to pick his brain.
He
As
has one.
the Autobots catch up, the big green one kind of looks a little disturbed. Could we not do that second one?
Wait, I zoned out for a minute. We stopped killing?
Centerfold stops. We sure did. At least for now.
Okay.
Optimus walks over to Laserbeak. Laserbeak. I understand you're simply trying to serve your master. But we need you to erase that. If you don't, we may have to use a more cruel method. As Optimus tries to reason, from Laserbeak's eyes shoot, well, lasers that do singe Optimus. As this happens, they all can hear something whizzing through the sky above them. Everyone roll for speed checks.
Average set centerfold game underscore
Uh-oh.
die.
This
Result,
is not
1d20,
my strong
14.
suit.
Total, 14. Aerostrike set, roll. Average set aerostrike game underscore die.
Shit.
Result, 1d20, 3.
I
Total,
don't feel
3.
bad. I rolled a
Rampart
3.
set, roll 1d20. Average set Rampart game underscore die. Result, 1d20, 7. Total, 7. Blasi Heart set, roll. Average set Blasi Heart game underscore die. Result, 1d20, 7.
Jeez.
Total, 7. Semi-shot slash blast fire set, roll 1d20. Average set semi-shot slash blast fire game underscore die. Result, 1d20, 4.
Centerfold is able to leap out of the way along with Bumblebee and Windblade. However, the others, especially Optimus, are hit with the missiles that were flying down at the group. So unfortunately, you all will need to take a point of damage. As everyone hits, slams onto the ground, they look above them and they see their old comrades, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Slipstream. And that, I think, is a good stopping place for today.